personality of our team members and the overall culture worked out very well for our group. Individual differences played a huge part in our team's success. Ryan was the only team member confident using a video making software, so we made his role the video creator. Ben works in a kitchen, so we automatically knew he'd be perfect for grilling the burgers. Ryan and Ben's person-job fit was perfect. Each of their respective abilities and strengths allowed them to do great at their roles. Each person on this team, to a certain degree, is extroverted. That led all of us to make lots of conversation with the people who came to the barbecue. Everyone on this team is very conscientious. Each of us cared a lot about doing well on this project, and we were dependable in doing what was needed from each of us.
When planning, we started by brainstorming ideas, with each member writing down as many ideas as possible in 30 seconds. Through this process, we made one major observation. We wanted to make an impact directly involving children. Thus, this became our mission, which guided us through the rest of our project. We then looked at all of our unique skills to determine how we could best apply this mission. As it turns out, almost all of the group had cooking or serving experience, naturally leading to a cooking event. We decided that a specialization strategy would be best suited to our project, as it allowed us to decrease costs and increase quality, giving us a competitive advantage. This event also performed well through our SWOT analysis, which analyzed the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of our event. It had strengths of being easy to produce and a small commitment for those participating, weaknesses of costing money and requiring diners to come to the hill. The opportunities included the possibility of working for an amazing cause and the threats of other, possibly cheaper places to eat in Boulder. It was this process which ultimately led us to host a barbecue cookout specializing in burgers, with our value proposition focusing on the charitable cause and community building dinner. For our charity, we researched organizations that best aligned with our core values of empowering children as well as their local community, with Ethan playing the devil's advocate, researching the negatives of each charity. This research led us to the Hunger Project, which focuses on solving hunger through the development of community and self-sufficiency.
The decision-making portion of our project was based around the rational decision-making approach explained in the textbook. We started with a statement of our situational goal, which was to raise money for people who are less fortunate in having accessible food. We then identified our problem and came up with a few ideas on how to complete our goal. We brainstormed many ideas and alternatives to them. In the end, we developed a non-program decision to have a barbecue, and then we took the steps to implement our project. Through the decision-making process, we ended up adjusting our project several times to avoid satisficing.
Boys, we made our first 20.
Woo! In other words, we optimized our project to do more than just satisfy the basic requirements. This is how we decided to donate our leftover food to a local homeless shelter. Additionally, we were ethically responsible and made sure to research the validity of the charity we were donating to. During our project, we used several team management concepts. After planning what we were going to do, we made efforts to build our group cohesiveness. We did this in a few ways. First, we all made sure to contribute to brainstorming and scheduling. We made it very clear from the start that we would all get an equal say in the decision-making process. Whenever there were small disagreements, we worked together to find solutions. We quickly transitioned out of the storming/forming stage to create norms. Second, we set clear goals of how we were going to tackle our project. This was effective because of our democratic leadership style. Additionally, we focused on communication and establishing effective norms for the group. Through clear communication and honesty, we avoided social loafing. Our group worked effectively because of our joint accountability, the ability of everyone to pull their own weight.
Motivation can lead people in many different directions, whether it means happiness, a challenge, power, or even an object. In our case, motivation led us in the direction of creating a charitable event not only to influence us, but the community surrounding us as well. An underlying form of motivation is task-specific self-efficacy, a person's beliefs in his or her capabilities to do what is required to accomplish a specific task. This was crucial to our completion of this project and the assignment, because each and every member of our group, including myself, had to be on the same page. We were able to successfully synchronize our beliefs that led us to being more efficient and trusting throughout the entire process, which in the end resulted in a high task-specific self-efficacy.